Hey guys, so in today's video, I'll be doing another empty makeup product review. And today's product that I'm reviewing is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. So mine just looks like this. Again, just as before, I broke the review up into 5 sections. Each section can have a total of 10 stars. And at the end, I tally them up and give you a final review of the products. So once again, this is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. This is a face primer. So the first section is the product packaging. The packaging for this product is easy to use. A squeezy type tube for face primer is easy to use, so I have no beef with that. The label's good. It has not worn off or anything like that. I can still read all the parts of it from start to finish, so that's good. And then nothing is broken, ragged out, or nothing like that either. So that's also good. So the product packaging section, I gave 10 stars out of 10. Now the product application section, I said that it has like a medium consistency. It's not like really thick or heavy, but it's not thin and watery and streaky neither. That's fine with me. It blends out decently. It is a little hard to blend, I think, because it's more of like a lotion type of consistency. So it is a little difficult to blend out, especially if you put it all over the face like I do. Now this does dry down matte, and it does give your foundation a matte appearance as well if you're not already using a matte foundation. However, it is scented, and scented face products always cause my face irritation, especially in the winter time, because my skin's really dry and I have dry patches and things, so it gets really irritated easily. However, I did not notice any irritation in the summer with this. So because of the scent and the irritation, I did give this section 7 out of 10 stars. Now the product wear section, this lasts pretty much all day. It keeps your foundation nice and matte and nice and fresh looking all day. It definitely helps hold things on longer through the day. Again, it is a lotion type of texture or consistency. It's not like hydrating or luminous or anything like that, so you put it on your skin and it just kind of, well, it doesn't really blend, and it's kind of silicone-y, so it kind of sort of sits on the skin. So, and like I said, it's not hydrating or nothing, so you cannot like, feel it going in. So the biggest beef I have with those things is I prefer a more hydrating, moisturizing type of face primer. That's just kind of a preference thing. So I did knock this section down to 7 out of 10 stars because it's like a silicone primer. You just put it on your face and it just kind of sits there. It doesn't really like sink in too much. Again, I already mentioned that. It kind of sort of blends out alright. The next section is the product preference section. Again, like if you did not watch my last review, this section is totally and completely about what I like, my preferences, all about me. For the consistency, I gave this a thumbs down because, like I said, for face primers, I prefer something that is hydrating, moisturizing, and kind of has a luminous or dewy look to it. I can even skip the luminous, dewy finish to it if it's hydrating and moisturizing to some degree. So, and this one it's just matte. There's nothing wrong with a matte primer, but my preference is a hydrating, luminous finish. Again, this is scented. Again, I do not like scented face products because in the winter it irritates the crap out of my dry, flaky skin. And the consistency, it's about a medium consistency. It's not really too thick. I've definitely used thicker face primers before, but it's not thin and watery and streaky. So it's kind of in the middle. And I have no issue with the coverage or consistency, or whatever you want to call it, for these type of products. Really, I mean, if it's thick and it blends in good, then I'm fine. You know, if it's thin and streaky, as long as it somehow gives me a nice even application with my foundation and helps it to stay on longer, then I have no beef there. So that was nothing too important there. For the product preference section, I gave this 3 stars out of 10. That is just, you know, my preference. This doesn't make it a bad product, just not one I would reach for necessarily right off the bat. Okay, and the last section is the price section. So this right here retails for $7.47, around that price. And if you look at drugstore face primers, they are roughly, generally speaking, between about $7 and $8. So this is average price, right on the money, for a face primer from the drugstore. And I do think it's priced appropriately for the quality. This is not a bad face primer. However, it just doesn't fit my preferences. So I do think it is worth its money. And so for the price section, I did give the price section 10 stars out of 10. So in total, this product received 37 stars out of 50, which gives it an ultimate rating of a B. Again, this is not a bad product. It's not a holy grail product for me, but it's something that I would repurchase. My main beefs with it is the fact that it's just not what I would run for. It's not my preference. I'd prefer something more hydrating, more luminous over matte finish. I'd prefer something with no scent over something that is scented. I find face primers are kind of hard to review because they're so... It's just your personal preference with them. It's either you like them or you don't. There's not really anything in between. It's just what you like and if it fits into that category for the most part. But it does a good job. It holds your foundation on all day long. It goes on and blends into your skin like pretty well. And you know, it does good, but it's just not my ultimate go-to. Anyway, that is my review of the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!